Hi there, guys. Today and this week you're going to be working on your national parks vacation. So I'm going to go over some information with you on how to do the gas part of this research. It is the trickiest part. So I want you to look at the document that has the trip information on it. And if you go to the gas section, you'll notice that it says that you're going to be getting 24 miles per gallon and that your car can hold 15 gallons. So this is a pretty standard car that you're driving. Again, 24 miles per gallon is what MPG stands for, and 15 gallons in your car. Now, you don't want to go completely to empty. So just some things to think about here. How many gallons can your car go if it was completely empty? The easiest way to do that is to just multiply these two numbers together. So we're going to multiply 24 times 15. Go ahead and do that either on paper and pencil or with a calculator. Okay, hopefully when you got that answer, you got 360. That means that your tank of gas, if it's completely full until it's completely empty, you can drive 360 miles total. Okay? Now you guys are going to be driving from Liberty, Missouri to wherever your park's destination is. So what we're going to do next is take a peek. I just did from Chicago to Liberty. I just wanted to have an example for you guys. So if you look at this map, from Chicago to Liberty is 495 miles, it says on this map. Okay? 495 miles. Well, I know that I can go only 360 miles, and I need to go 495 miles. Okay, I'm taking the fastest route, this one that's here in blue. Okay, so I have to decide where am I going to stop and get gas. So as I look at my map here, I can see that Springfield, Illinois looks like it's about halfway. Okay, and when I did that, I just put in on another map, and I can show you that here in a second. I just typed in, instead of Liberty to Chicago, I typed in Liberty to Springfield, Illinois, and it told me that it was 295 miles. 295 miles. So if I go 295 miles, that's pretty good, honestly. We probably could stop there, stretch, get gas. Maybe you want to stop and get something to eat at this point. Okay, so how do we determine how many gallons of gas we need? Well, if we go 295 miles, we want to divide that by how many miles per gallon we get in our car, which in our case was 24 miles per gallon. So grab your calculator and divide those two things. When I did that in my calculator, I got 12.2916 repeating. So I'm going to say that I need 12.3 gallons of gas. Okay, 12.3 gallons of gas. This is how many gallons I've used to drive from Liberty to Springfield. 12.3 gallons. Okay. Okay, so again, here's a little bit more math. 12 3/10 gallons. We need to know the cost of gasoline in Springfield, Illinois. So you're going to need to look up how much is gas in Springfield, Illinois, and it will tell you, okay? because I'm just doing this as an example, I know that gas right now in Liberty is $1.97. Okay, I'm going to use that price for right now. If I'm trying to buy 12 3/10 gallons of gas at a cost of $1.97, I'm going to multiply those two numbers together. So I'm going to come down here. I need to take $1.97 and multiply that by 12 3/10. So paper, pencil, or use your calculator. Multiply those two things. And remember, when we're talking about money, it only goes to the hundredths place. So two places after the decimal. I got $24.23. So for you to fill up in Springfield, Illinois, to go 295 miles is going to cost you $24.23. Okay, keep that number handy. Maybe write it down somewhere. Okay. Okay, so 24.23 was the first amount, but now we have to go from Springfield to Chicago. Well, it was $4.95 total, minus we've driven $2.95. We still have 200 miles left to go. So we're going to repeat that same process. Okay, so remember we took miles driven and we divided it by our miles per gallon. So for me, this time I'm going to take 200 divided by 24. And I get 8 3/34. So I need 8 3/34 gallons of gas to fill up when I get into Chicago. Again, I did not look up the price, but you will need to figure out the cost of gas in the cities that you're stopping in. Again, I'm going to use $1.97. So this is gallons used, and we're multiplying that by the cost of gas, which is $1.97. So I'm going to multiply those two together again. And I came up with $16.43. I had to round up to the nearest hundredth. So I'm going to take $16.43, add it to the 24 total, because now I stopped here and got gas in Springfield, and I got gas in Chicago to fill up. Okay, so I'm going to add those two values together. And I get that the cost to drive from Liberty, Missouri to Chicago is going to be about $40.66. Now, the next question I know says something about round trip. So that means you have to go all the way to Chicago and all the way back. So we would then need to multiply that times 2. And I get $81.32. $81.32. This is just an example. Yours could look much different. It could look similar. Make sure that you have a Google map in front of you so you know how far your destination is. That's one of the requirements for your presentation. And then you figure out how many miles it is to your destination and where you need to stop along the way to get gasoline. Hopefully this was helpful. We'll be talking through this a little bit more in our Zoom meetings and such, but if you have questions, feel free to email your teacher.